2 years ago, Tyler started receiving services from our in-home therapy team. He's a preteen and lives with his single mother and 3 siblings in Boston. Due to family trauma, Tyler had a history of anxiety, low school achievement, and an inability to express his emotions. He often got into altercations with his siblings and peers and had a pattern of property destruction at home and at school. After the Italian home team came to understand the family's living situation, this was considered a high-needs case. Food was not consistently available to Tyler, and the food that the family did eat was not always nutritious. Tyler's family lived in a small apartment without furniture. There was nowhere for the kids to do homework, nowhere for the mother to sit down and relax after a long day of work, and nowhere to enjoy time as a family unit. Tyler did have a bed, but he shared it with one of his siblings. Finding food to eat, having a comfortable place to sleep, was the family's main focus. Tyler and his family weren't able to focus on their educations, careers, relationships, or communities. Our first goal with Tyler and his family was to help them get their basic needs covered. We placed referrals for supports, including getting them into stable and appropriate housing and applying for help from residential assistance for families in transition to help with moving costs. We also worked with the Department of Mental Health to get school clothing for the children and requested furniture donations from local organizations. We introduced music as a way for Tyler to both express himself and cope with a rough day. Tyler learned to advocate for himself in school and in his community. The family even began enjoying time spent together. And recently, after 2 years of working with Tyler and his family, we celebrated the progress and came to a mutual agreement that they no longer needed our services and can continue to strengthen their bond as a family on their own. Italian Home's in-home therapy team say that over time, as Tyler's basic needs and therapeutic needs were met, Tyler flourished. He's doing well in school and talks about going to college. With the help of Italian Home's clinician and therapeutic support team, Tyler is turned into an outgoing, talkative preteen who cares about himself and others. As you just heard, when a family asks Italian Home for assistance from our home and community-based programs, they receive a comprehensive array of services far beyond the in-person sessions each week. Each child and family in our programs work with a team of professionals who care about their overall well-being. Often, our care extends well beyond the model reimbursed by insurance companies and state agencies. This extra effort is not billable. However, it is critical to the success of the children and families that we work with, so we can avoid future unnecessary and much more expensive and complex intervention. We depend on the generosity from donors like you to continue to offer a high level of service to the youth and families we serve. You just watched a story about Tyler, which illustrates the importance of this additional care. Will you please consider making a donation to Italian Home so that we can continue to go the extra mile for those we serve? Thank you for your support of the youth we serve.